You're like a superhero in here, bro. Invisible man.
What's up? What's up?
I can barely believe it myself.
I know what you might be thinking. Some of you, we are still doing the StreamYard later on tonight. This just breaking news. All of this stuff that I have told y'all in the past is just now coming out. That's what makes it beautiful. It makes it all so worth it. Don't forget to hit the like button, good people. Oh, that must be the alert to let people know that we're actually doing this thing. Yep. That's what that was. Plus, I got all your emails and messages from every platform in America telling me about Russell Westbrook being traded. So now I'm going to inform you because everybody's memory is a little slow. They didn't know about any of the details that was going on. I'm here to tell you that this was in works a long time coming.
For hearing me.
This is before all the I want to leave stuff. They wanted to work and keep Russell Westbrook there and James Harden. They were not ideal and keen with all the changes that they wanted to do in Houston as far as personnel and the way they were going to play the game. So changes was going to happen. So James wanted out. Russ was the first one to say, I'm out of here. Let me go. They were like, man, we can't really move you. We're trying to move you. We're having a hard time. All right. Finally, she's giving it up. She's playing hard to get the whole episode.
And a whole lot more.
Now, don't forget to hit the like button coming through the door, ladies and gentlemen. We should be at 100 likes by now. The like button is free. Smash that like button. Oh, yeah, it's G Unit, D Unit all day long. You know that. Full life is good. But anyway, what we were saying is clearly and truly what it is. We told you this whole thing was going to blow up, and we told you a week ago he was going to go to Washington. He was going there. That was the only team he was going to go to. Nobody else was willing to pay the money. The only reason they were able to do it is because they got another headache on the other side of the peninsula. John Wall. You see, back in September, when they were having the playoffs and getting ready for the playoffs in the bubble, John Wall comes out with a gangbanging video. I mean, he high as a kite, hanging out with the Bloods, throwing up blood logos all through the video. Then he comes out and apologized for this as he lost a sponsorship deal because of it. The NBA was livid because John Wall was on their NBA cares list. Oh, they did. He was removed from all of it. None of this was released. None of this was released to the general public. The sports media didn't write about it. Nobody wrote about it. He was released from all of it the moment that video dropped. Nobody remembers that, though. Nobody remembers Bassino. They want everybody to forget the John Wall gangbanging video. They want all y'all to forget about it. But Washington wanted him out the moment that video aired. They really was like, he's out of here. So they didn't care about the contract that they signed with John Wall. Now they already got their Bradley Beal situation, which they still trying to work out a deal with getting him up out of there. But John Wall had to go. That was evident. T, you never knew about it? Blood lives matter. You never saw my man John Wall blasted like that. It was everywhere for like a day. So anyway, John Wall, they knew they were going to trade him. So once they realized Russ was unhappy, and the fact is they were not happy and satisfied with Russell Westbrook, Houston wasn't when this whole thing was going on. His attitude in the bubble, a whole lot of things that was transpiring when he came back from the injury. And they was like, we kind of don't want to deal with him, but he's James' friend. So when they got rid of D'Antoni, they knew D'Antoni was out. They met with Russ and they met with James. And they started to go over what the changes would be. And say, this is the direction we're going to go in. We're not going to be doing small ball anymore. That way don't work. We're going to go back to swinging the ball, some movement, and we're going to, not make the offense look so stagnated. They changed everything. You hear me? They changed all of it. Every single thing, they changed it. Straight up, they changed all of it. They went to the whole beginning and gave the speech about how they want to add pieces to add to the team. They want to keep James and them and make another run with them at the corner. But the more they started to talk and the people they talking about getting rid of and they're making changes, James is not even being informed. And he's like, wait a minute. Why am I not being informed of changes that's coming to the team? You guys talking about trading people away from the team and bringing other people in, and I ain't in agreement with this. And y'all doing this behind my back. So James is like, and y'all just gonna just keep me here, and then y'all trying to trade Russ behind my back. Scotty Brooks, former coach, he called Houston immediately about Russell Westbrook. Washington want Westbrook. They want him. They're like, we'll take Russ. Scotty's got a great relationship with Russ. That was his first coach. Loves him. Loves Russ. They have a respect. He knows how Russ plays. He wants to get that done. So super. He wants to get that done with Russell Westbrook. What's the problem? It's only one problem. Russ was kind of waiting to see what was happening with. Sorry about that. Russ was waiting to see what was going to happen with the rest of the team. And see what was going on with Bradley Beal, what was going to happen with James. So the whole thing was being negotiated, and it was taking longer than expected. Russell Westbrook would have been traded 2 weeks ago, before the draft. Whenever the draft took place, what was it, 2 weeks ago, a week ago? He was going to be traded during the draft and right before it. But they wanted Washington, Washington was playing hardball with the draft pick. They're like, look, we need a draft pick. So what's it going to be? So they's like, we're taking John Wall, who's injury prone. He's already injured. So you getting Russell Westbrook, we're getting John Wall, who ain't played in like over a year. So we're going to get him, but we need something from you. They were like, look, we'll give you a second round pick. Nah, we want a first. We want a number one. So all the structuring that was going on behind the scenes was over the draft pick. Russ was already gone. He was not going to be in a Houston uniform. They knew this weeks ago. He was gone. And now James is going to want out. And we just waiting to see what's going to happen with James. Because, see, James also has a massive contract, but who wants to eat that contract? Now, the talk is the Golden State Warriors want to trade Draymond for Harden. That's the word on the street. That would be the worst trade probably in the history of sports. You got a guy that's getting $100 million who out for 2 years in Klay Thompson. Soon as he signed the deal, I don't even know if he played after he signed the deal. He signed that $100 million deal. He's down. You got Steph who getting the max now. And you finna bring in James' contract that's finna eat up like almost $40-some million. James Harden turned down a 2-year extension that would have made him the first NBA player in history to get $50 million a season. $50 million a season. And James turned that down. Yeah, he do want out of there bad. Because he see where the team is going and with the direction they got. They got rid of Covington rather, and Covington was balling. You know, Detroit just doing anything they can right now. They just working for the league. Jello, he might not make it out of preseason. They might just cut him and send him back to the G League, and somebody else could sign him. But Detroit got a bunch of press just by putting Jello on their team. So they got free advertisement with 0% guaranteed money. Detroit, they some geniuses, baby. They coming up. That's a good move. That is a good move. How did Detroit Pistons get themselves on the trending topic? Baby, we gonna put Jello on the team. Jello. Bad boys, baby. That's how we do it. Shoot, bad boys put that boy on. They grabbed him, scooped him up, said, you know what? We gonna non-guaranteed 1-year deal. He gonna take it. He was in the G League. He definitely would take that. They'll try him out, put him on preseason. They're going to get talked about now on Undisputed, First Take, all because they got a ball on the team. It ain't even about your game no more. They celebrities. In this twisted, weird world, you ain't even gotta play good. And they talking about you on the top sports networks. There's about 20 to 30 other players in the league playing better than them. We watched Lonzo Ball whole first rookie year. They talked about Lonzo every single day. Lonzo Ball, Lonzo Ball, Lonzo Ball. He's like, I don't want LeVar Ball to step 1 foot in the D. He gonna be coming right in there. Oh, my boy better than Joe Dumars and Isaiah. Dennis Rodman, he'd have dunked on him too. My ball. Yeah, I know he's been coming over there with that broke leg walk. Yeah. My ball. Who gonna check him? They come from my team. It's a mess. Oh, he gonna clash with somebody in the D. You know it's a matter of time. He gonna clash with somebody from the D. Don't forget to hit the like button. And man, everybody who came in here, hit that like button up. All the new people, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. You don't miss nothing. Don't miss nothing. I'm glad YouTube got things working. They kind of got the kinks out. After all the arguing and yelling, I guess the emails back and forth. I mean, I've been doing some work, B, for a past month. Woo! People starting to get notifications. Jeez. I'm going to enjoy this day because we might not get another one. He said LeVar could come to Detroit. All right, D. Williams. See, that's one thing about Detroit. One person can tell you good. Another person say you ain't good. You walk in there, you ain't going to know until you get there. You good. You sure? Yeah. Walking, I said he wasn't good. Oh, I didn't know you said it. Oh, no, you ain't good. You got to bounce. I should have actually brought you this far. Now it might be too late. Oh, it is too late. My bad. One thing I learned about Detroit that's different from a lot of other places, if you got the smoke, you all right. No matter what the problem was, whatever, you brought some weed by, you know what? You know, you did do some foul stuff, man. That was kind of foul, man. You robbed my auntie crib, man. That was bogus. You know, but, you know, I see you really was sorry about that. What is this? Ooh. Bahama Mama Kush? Okay. Woo. Trees. You bring somebody some trees in Detroit, they will throw family members out over you. Move over. He gets a plate. Move. Fix him something to eat. Yeah, he family. He gonna be staying here for a couple of days until this run out. Welcome to the D. He said, I've seen many be settled over a blunt. Now, when you get to Flint, that's a whole different world. Flint, Michigan, Detroit, not the same. Don't ever confuse that. Flint is its own place, own state of mind. If you from New York, it's like saying Brooklyn, the Bronx. Flint is the Bronx. Oh, they wild. I mean, you thought something was, the energy level is totally irregular. This was way before the water. They go from 0 to 360. I mean, seriously, they will go from 0 to 360 like that. Flint, they something else, man. Unpredictable, very unpredictable too. Oh, this is before the water, man. They was something else, bro. Yep, the Flintstones, baby, the Moes. Now, they got the best basketball players, but you ever notice they all crazy. All of them crazy. It was something in the Bruins before that. If you over there in Flint, you nuts. Something off. Oh, the Dayton family, man, they were some real dudes. All of them were real. They came to Chicago on like 79th Street and got in a big fight. That was crazy. And it wasn't even their fault. The dude was like, that once it was explained, they was like, yeah, it ain't y'all bad. But, you know, since we here, you know, we might as well, we got to get it on. You know, we came all the way down here. It's kind of cold. We just got to fight now. I'm sorry about that. You know, yeah, it is. I see your point. You're right. It's got nothing to do with you, but it's cold and we here now. So, you know, I brought all these guys out. You know, we don't want to go back home. We might as well fight. Yeah, that happened on like 70. That was like on 79th Street, man. That was like do or die fault, all that stuff, man. It was a misunderstanding. And by the time it got squashed, it was just too late. People were there to just get down already. They were ready to go. They couldn't control all them people. Man, I seen a dude in Flint get mad and drive all the way like 2-3 hours just off the anger because he didn't like the tone. He didn't have nothing to do with the conversation. The other guy was on the phone with him. He was like, I said, I get it. What? Get in the car. They driving through Saginaw everywhere. They finna find dude. Snatch him up. He didn't like his tone. The way he was talking to his homeboy. And you let him talk to you like that? I bet you he ain't got that energy when I roll up in his face. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna punch him right in his mouth. Yeah, the Flint is crazy, dog. Some Flint guys called Floyd. A lot of people don't know that. Floyd Mayweather got caught off his square. Thank God he was with. I mean, God be looking out for that dude, man. He promised he was gonna give like a record deal to a bunch of these Flint dudes. And he made these promises. Don't make promises, B. Don't make these promises, B. He promised a bunch of Flint dudes, hey, yo, man, I'm gonna get you signed and we're gonna do this. So they was like, yeah, bet. You know, and they had Floyd back and everything. So the record deal, whatever he promised, wasn't materializing. Soon as he came back home to like Grand Rapids, they was in Detroit. They wasn't even in Grand Rapids. They pulled up on him like on the corner. Floyd, good thing Nate was with him. I mean, they just straight rolled up, pulled up, guns. It was guns are us. And man, Floyd was like, man, I told y'all, man, I got you. They wasn't playing, dog. Flint don't play. Flint don't play. If Nate went there and they was like, Nate, man, you know him? And he's like, man, I ain't know you was with Big Nate, you know what I'm saying? And the Big Nate was like, man, it's cool. Nate talked him down, was like, man, what's the deal, man? You gonna do, man, he said he was gonna do all that. Man, they was, whoever the rap dude was, they was quite livid. But they made sure they took care of Jay Leon. That's why Jay is always on his right-hand side. He from Flint. He got Jay Leon love from Flint, right? He always makes sure Jay Leon's straight. Now, Jay Leon's brother was wild, crazy. Always get drunk, gangster disciple, crazy. Now, he from Detroit. And he is wild. Well, he was wild because he died. He was killed in action in the streets. right in Detroit. And he got like 13 kids, man. For real. That dude had like 13 kids. And he loved to tell people over and over, man, this is before Jay Leon had any kids. He's like, man, he ain't got no kids. My brother ain't got no kids, man. He came home, spent $100,000 on his kids, man, on his nieces and nephews. That's my brother. So, man, he was just so proud of his brother, man, and just crazy out of his mind, gone. He was just always into something. And 2 weeks later, after we saw him, he died. Oh no! See, you getting there? I just ate, so I'm bloated a little. Ate a little something, but I'm still, still can get it now. I don't. This is what I'm gonna be hitting Bron with. Bron come hit me, boom, and I catch him with a pop, and Bron be, oh, Bron is down and he's hurt. The count is on. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not getting up, John. Bron's thinking about that extension. He gonna make a career decision. That's right. Put me in the ring with Bron. We can get that going right now. Gavin, sure. It's the gun show. Ripping through the shirts. Now, everybody want to go back. We're going to go back to basketball. When I see T, man, all the Detroit stories, everything start flowing around. Cam Cook. Right. Everybody thinks he's going to Miami. I've heard another thing. James Harden going to the Miami Heat. For whom? For whom? Pat Riley is not finna trade Dragic. They're going to be signing and trading Dragic. Dragic going to go. Tyler Hero going to go. For James Harden. I'm like, are y'all nuts? You going to give away you going to get James Harden for Tyler Hero? And you going to give up Dragic? Out y'all mind. They out they mind, B. Let's go. No, they ain't trading no Jimmy Butler. Jimmy is their franchise. He said he don't want to play with no more choke artists. Exactly. So James Harden is the reason James Harden is no longer in Washington. He wanted out anyway, but him making that video cost him a lot. It really did. So yeah, Jimmy is from Houston. He close to Houston, like not that far away. Sean know exactly where he's from. Lakers in 5. Everybody's always putting the Lakers somewhere. I'm going to wait to the StreamYard tonight because later on tonight we're doing a StreamYard. So we're going to wait later on tonight to do a StreamYard. And that way we can just let loose. What's up, Lansky? Will Knicks make the playoffs this season? Hell no. Not this year. Next year, though. Next year they should get in. I think this year they come close to making the playoffs, like the 8 seed. See, the problem with them is they still don't have a go-to player. And let me pat myself on the back for once again being ahead of the news. Can nobody say, oh, you got that from such and such. Oh, you got that from him and them. You got that from such and that. I told you in the last live stream we did about 7 hours ago what the NBA situation was. When we talked about LeBron's contract, I told you there's things they weren't telling you, that people got the COVID situation. There's tons of players and coaches that got it, and they ain't saying a word. And as soon as I did that, 2 hours later, here come a report from Bleacher Report reports they have 48 players with the virus. You want to release it now? Now you want to release it. That's going to be in the StreamYard. We going to do all of that in the StreamYard, man. That's tonight. Oh, I've been saving that because I got a lot to say. So that's tonight. I'm not in shape to fight LeBron. My blackness will beat him. I'll be, come on, chump. Come on, put your hands up. Get your hands up. Come on. Let's tell him to go to school. Pop, pop. Tell him to go to school. Pop, pop. Too much speed. Pop. Oh. Pop, pop. Out. Pop, 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 pop. Out. He down. He gone. First thing I'm going to do is rush him. I'm going to rush Bron. I'm going to do just like Nate. So if I ain't going to smother him off, and I'm going to run right to him. And when I run to him, I'm going to give him a chance to throw a punch. I'm going to be, come on, Bron. He going to cock back and throw that right hand. I'm going to see it a mile away. And I'm going to get under it and dig right to his body. He going to throw the big right hand. Zip! He going to go, I didn't know you had that in you. Help me, AD. AD, time out. AD got to come in. It's going to be like, nope, you're on your own, bum. I'm going to turn into Clubber Lane on that boy. Beat you like I did last time. Come on. Make me wait. Man, that would be the most. It would be on the trending topics. I would be on every talk show in America. Maybe Cena on another talk show. I'd be like, well, I reject the challenge of LeBron because LeBron is no challenge. He said, I'm off the kush. Ulysses, UG. My man be sending me video. He sent me video messages. He'll record a clip. Man, you got to talk about this, boy. Zeno, you got to talk about this, boy. Yeah. Man, I'll be cracking up. He'll watch this. They'll say one word. They'll say one word on one of these shows, man. It will set him off. Man, take this back. Hear what they said, Cino. You hear this bull? Oh, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. So I hope y'all seen the Patreon today. Oh, everybody who subscribed to the Patreon, I hope y'all seen that today. That's Chicago. That is J.B. Pritzker, our governor right now. Our governor right now. He was in there with all those preachers in Chicago, all the preachers and pastors. And the brothers came there. Yeah, Nicholas, you got to show everybody else how you get notifications because you show up for all of it. You like the first one there. Sting is on AEW. Can Sting still move? Sting ain't wrestled, and he wrestled like 3 times in 25 years. Teams that's coming up on the low that people need to be paying attention to. Oh, yeah, my Cash App is Carcino. It's highlighted there if you want to support the page. Let me check and see if we hit somebody. Hit up. Oh, they did. See, it's a good thing I went there. What's up, Vernon? Money earning Mount Vernon. Thanks for the Cash App. Appreciate it. Sammy, Terrell, Mr. Tall, touch them all. Yo, when I talked about Niecy Nash on the Patreon, I finally got his message. Finally got your message. He actually went to the same church as Niecy Nash and her husband. Her first husband before she's married to a woman and all that. So you know how that is. Who would be my surprise team? Well, we got to kind of wait and see, who moving around and all this stuff. But right now, that would be a surprise. I would say, I don't even know if it'll be a surprise, but I always had the Phoenix Suns. I had the Phoenix Suns last year and they got hurt. The Atlanta Hawks wasn't a bad team. They just had players hurt. All their players was hurt last year. So when all their guys was out, that's when they started losing games. They were actually 500 or better before that happened. They can keep Collins healthy and everybody there. They can move and do some things. But Trae Young want to go to the Knicks, and he's going to be gone next year if they don't complete a trade and do something for him. So look for Trae Young to probably get traded in the middle of the year because he's up after this year. His contract is up. But they got a major COVID problem. They have a very major COVID problem because NBA players, more than any players in the face of this earth, they fraternize with everybody. NFL players from week to week don't really do that. They normally stay with their family and they try to recover because they got another physical game going to happen in another week. So they got to go to camp. They got to go back to the gym, coaches. So all throughout 16 weeks, they know for 16 weeks, they're going to have to be seeing everybody else. In the off season, they go wild because they don't have to play from like January all the way until like August, September. So all those months they got off, they finna kick it. They gonna go wild and they gonna kick it. The NBA, shoot, they out there getting every thought off the internet right after the game, going to the hotel room with the thought, flying a chick in. Now he's sick. He got his homeboy sick. All the teammates are sick. It's gonna be crazy. So what did they say? Out of 5,000 tests or whatever, they had 48 people test positive. That's just the people you've tested so far. They've already got people who got false positives and false negatives. Larsa passing herself around. And the thing is Scotty trying to get rid of her because here's the thing. She's not finna get no child support. She only got one kid that's young. Like, she got two kids, two little kids. That's the only thing Scotty got to do is take care of the kid. He basically taking care of the kids anyway. So I'm like, what you gonna get out of Scotty? Scotty looking like, I'm busted. I got to do NBA TV now. Of course I'm going to hit Larsa. I told you, I'm going to have on all Piston gear, Piston hat, my Piston scarf, and I want to tape it. Be Scotty, this for you. Mm-hmm. I got him, Zeke. I got him, Zeke. Bad boy. Detroit basketball. Tell him, baby. Tell him. Detroit basketball. That's right. Say it to the camera. Let them know nothing's safe. Oh, man. Yeah, it's getting crazy tonight. I mean, but this is what Scottie Pippen deserved. He's been a scumbag. He got like 50 kids. This is just the one chick he decided to stay with. Scotty got like 20 other children out there. He wasn't the wrap it up guy. He couldn't figure out how to do the wrap it up thing. I don't know how this works. You don't look like you got nothing. Let's go. I'm telling Tiny Cena. You're like, you better not be messing around with no Laura. What's her name? Laura? I don't know how to say her name. You better stay right here with me. I'll be like, ah! And be tip. I heard you was having illicit thoughts about my wife. I command you not to have any more illicit thoughts about my woman. Then he turned around and blamed her. Now what you done did to make this man start thinking about you? I ain't did nothing. You always in my face yelling at me. I ain't even did nothing. Nah, see, there it is, right there. Now what you got on right now? See, you probably got this man's head all thinking. Now what I done told you, cover everything up. Your face, everything. Put this hood thing over your head. I can't breathe. It's good. I'll be your oxygen. I'll breathe for you. Oh, man. Yeah. That's how it is. Fat Joe saying he turned down $10 million to fight 50 Cent. I don't know who would pay Fat Joe $10 million for anything in life. Let alone fight 50 Cent. You are not going to get return on investment. He couldn't get $10 million for a sex tape. He'll pay $10 million. I'm like, please do not play that in front of me. Yeah, I don't want to see it. $10 million. Don't forget to hit the like button, good people. Hit that Cash App up. Carcino. Yeah. I'm going to be letting y'all do all the talking tonight on the stream, y'all. I done talked way too much. This video was supposed to have been 10 minutes. Yeah, we should definitely be at 300 likes. That sound like Bear right there. Madden 21 on PS5 this Friday. We already got it. All we got to do is do an update. Because we got 4. It's just going to update. Then I guess Tia finally step up to the stick. Every time me and T try to play, he find a way to get out of the game when I'm winning. He's like, I ain't played in a week. He might catch me, Russ. I ain't played since I played with you. I've been playing Spider-Man. Russ or dude, no, they can't get Russ. Russ costs too much. Trae Young is what you want. He's young. You don't want a guy that's 2 years from being out of the league. Russ got about what, 3, maybe 4 years left? 2 years left of getting premium money. This is his last big deal. They are not going to pay him no more after that. So I'm interested. What y'all think about the Miami Heat? Where y'all think they're going to end up? He said, I started following Lars. You see how he got her 2 weeks ago. Dog, he married 2 weeks ago. He hit her up on IG like a doggone fan. I just wanted you to treat you right, girl. I just want to take you out and treat you right. That's all it took. He had a verification check, and she saw he was an NBA player, and he had just signed a $60 million deal. Larsa was out the door, like, okay, treat me right. This goofy out here. Right, you simping and got a bad wife. A bad wife. You got a 20, like she like in her 20s, and you going after this chick who about 50. Oh, you must have left, Casey. She canceled the date. I guess she got mad at me. She's still going out, but not with me. I was all dressed to go. I put on the good watch and everything. And she had other plans. She was like, I'm going out. Yep, she said they close at 9 for your information. If you come here later, we won't be able to go. And I'm like, we should see if I can. She's like, let's just make another time when you are free for sure. I'm going to head out soon then. I'm like, okay, we can do that. She probably mad because I don't want to go. I don't feel like driving all the way out there. And I got to drive back. I'd rather do that on a weekend day. Like on a Friday where I could just stay at the Marriott. And I was like, look, let me just chill here at the Marriott. Right. I didn't want to go no way. I'm ready to stay right here with my people. Chill in the crib, play some Spider-Man. See, the older you get, you gotta like try to hit in spots. Now Friday is another girl's spot. It's her turn. Like it's her opportunity now. It's her time to shine. Now I'm gonna have. That's why I kind of wanted to go today, so I wouldn't have to do this on Friday. Now I got two on the same date. So now I gotta have one for Friday and then Saturday to fight. So I can't move the other one on. It's gonna be a mess. So now I gotta probably try to squeeze a Thursday in and then come back on a Friday. Oh yeah, but the one on Friday, that one's local. Yeah, that's the local chick. She's local. We have an understanding. This one here is a very new project, but it's too far away. I got to drive out 45 minutes. This is a new project. Oh no, this isn't game at all. Like there is no attachments to nothing. They know that right away. They come in, they know, hey, you somebody I'm chilling with right now. That's just it. There's no attachments. You're not my woman. Don't call me your man. I ain't gonna hold your hand and walk with you across the street to no parks. Nothing. Now this new project, she's like building like I don't know what she's doing. She has way too much energy for me. She taught her way too much. I gotta let her like come down a little bit. Now the local girl, she's cool. She's my energy. She's chill. She don't want no spotlight. She ain't on no social media. It's hard to find a chick that ain't on social media. She actually really is not on social media. I said, you kidding me? Where did they make you at? Way to go. My boy told me that's a lie. My boy said that's a lie. She just don't want you to know her social media. I said, you know what? You're probably right. That's a lie. Women tell you that. They hide some on that social media. They don't want you to see. He's like, she got a baby daddy in jail. Watch. Or her kids is up in DCFS. I mean, I don't know where he get all this stuff from. He come up with crazy scenarios. Like, yeah, she probably just murdered two people and left. She hiding out in a new town, stashing up at a family member's house, using her cousin's ID. You know how it go. I'll be like, nah, dog, I don't know how that go. Westbrook is too underrated. I am really good at finding people. I done found a few people that said they don't have accounts. Okay. They ought to put you in missing persons. He said, nah, I'll scratch the rapper. Is they younger or older? The one that's out here, she's older. The one that's over here, the local, she's younger. The one that just wants older. I would think this one would be the one. And the one that don't have a social media, this one's all over social media. Like all over it. This one here, over here, over here. I'll be like, I don't even know if that's your real name right now. You so professional with it. He said the younger girl is 45. Oh, that's funny. Nah, I just never seen nothing like that. But she never is on social media. She's always when she texts somebody, she's normally talking to the person. Like she ain't on doing social media. Oh yeah, she's Ecuadorian and Honduras. She's Honduran and Ecuadorian. So yeah, she nice. That's the local girl. She's nice. I just say Hispanic. But she nice. Oh dog, I've seen somebody call her Mexican. That don't go. Don't do that. Don't do that. After I seen what happened to the last person that called her Mexican, don't do that. It was funny because they were all cool, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm hanging out here with my Mexican girls." She was just like, it was like the whole smile, everything, just like, don't call me Mexican. It got real serious quick. Pizza girl, oh man, I don't know what happened to her after she got into it. It was a shootout over there, and she just up and bounced. Like it was right by her crib. She had to up and move and go to the city, and I ain't going to the city. That's out. I ain't going to where she at in the city. Am I ever gonna be stupid enough to get married? I don't know. I have to think about that. It's gonna be a lot of paperwork. It's gonna be a lot of paperwork involved. Yeah, man. They had the hip hop night. They brought out the thing hip hop night, and it went left real fast. Oh, hold on. Somebody hit up the cash app. Hold on. Oh, what's up, Antonio? Thanks for the cash out, bro. Appreciate it. Danny, Seneca, Jaron, Gordon. Thank you. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to curl nobody. These show muscles. See, I'm like the Hulk. I gotta get built up. Like it's got to be something there to get my energy going. I ain't like Eric who could be bench pressing and curling Casey. I ain't gonna be doing all that. Like if you put LeBron in front of me, and he started talking. Look, I'm tired of you. I'll be, yeah, that's what I need. You know what I'm saying? I want my respect. You want your respect? Yeah, you gonna give it to me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, Casey was like, Eric just bench presses me and curls me up. I'm like, she's like, he just strong. I'm like, that's that down south strength. He's just naturally strong. He probably accidentally breaks stuff by just bumping into it. Oh man, I'm sorry. Why did you put that there? Eric just accidentally touched something, it break. That's that down south strength. I never forget LeBron got hurt in Chicago during the playoffs, and everybody stood up and applauded. I swear, this city don't like him. They can't stand him. When he played for the Heat, man, he got hurt in a game against the Bulls in the playoffs. Man, they stood up and clapped. Like, I mean, they were talking about it on TV. Like, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I can understand if he makes a bad play, but you don't cheer somebody getting hurt. And I'm like, that's too far. I don't cheer nobody getting hurt. Even when he hurt himself on the court. I was sitting there watching the game with my grandma. I was live streaming with y'all. I ain't dealing with the city. They can deal with that. I ain't dealing with no more city girls. I'm too far away. I done did that I don't know how long. Because they used to come out here for work. So I would always run into them, and then they live way on, and they seem to be on the same area. I dated a girl on the same street, Michigan, 35th in Michigan, and 42nd in Michigan. They just happen to be right by each other on Michigan. I'm like, this ain't good. Even though I wasn't talking to the other girl no more, look, women probably don't get it, but men get it right away. When a woman date two men, they probably never gonna see each other in life. They'll date a girl, a guy way over somewhere else. You would never even know that guy even existed. A man, we dating the girl next door, here, there, right by each other, but we don't want to see them no more. Even if we ain't even talking to them. another girl be there, we be like, I used to talk to her in third grade. Let's go. Everybody, get out of here. She walking this way. Get out. Move. We don't want to be around. But a woman will come around, see a guy she used to date, she be, oh, I dated him. Hey, oh, this my new man, isn't it? Hey, girl, I used to date him. And he, hey, how you doing? And you like, I don't want to meet this. Why? Why in the world would you introduce me to him? I don't want to meet him. Now, there's another person I'm going to compare you to. We get into an argument, I'm just going to throw this right up. So you like dating dude that work for the city. That's what you saying for me? I need to work for the city? It's another guy that work for the city. Seems like you work with somebody you end up sleeping with. So that's what I'm getting from these connections, these dudes you bringing around. Because that's what men do. When you introduce them, oh, I used to date him. Men go through a mental breakdown of that guy, where he worked, what he do, everything about him. What made her like him? This guy's a loser. And you chose him? Now, if you start, they connect the dots. Man, we connect the dots quick. Women ain't even thinking about that. That's all we doing is connect the dots. You dated him at work, him at another job, and this guy. Every time you work somewhere, you end up dating somebody. I don't work with you. Oh, yeah, you ain't lying. Eric Williams, I thought you was my cousin there. You still might be my cousin there. The Williams family is a massive family. Comes from the Dele tribe. The majority of the slaves that were bought by the massively rich Williams family was the Dele tribe. D-E-L-E. That's why there's so many of you. It's a little black history. Little black history a lot of people don't know about. Oh, yeah, Bison Dele. Exactly. Bison Dele. He found out the history of his name. He found out that he did come from the Dele tribe, and he found the history and changed his name from Williams to Dele. Because the entire Dele tribe, as large as they were bought by the big Williams family. The massive Williams family. Yep. Brian Williams, man, he was great. Played hard. He came to Detroit, played with us. We saw the way he played for the Bulls. He played hard, man. He came to the Pistons, man. He played hard. Then his brother took him out on the boat ride. Him and his girl. And the reports is they drowned. And the brother was jealous over some money. But we're going to do all that on the Patreon. Don't worry. So a lot of places got beautiful women. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Right where you are, they got beautiful women. Believe me, a woman you think is a 3, once you locked in a building with her for 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday, she gonna look like Beyonce. I told you I used to work at a warehouse job, so I know all about it. These women that walking around in everyday walk of life, you would walk right past them. In that warehouse job, they woohoo, baby, yeah. Look at her, look like Janet Jackson, and they be feeling themselves too. They be taking long. I'm gonna take a walk to the bathroom again. Watch this. Putting on 3 pounds of perfume. I'll show you about the other girl, man. I ain't know nothing about that chick till I worked there. I guess they used to work with her before, and she was working on our shift that day. I swear, every time she came by, I was about to throw up. It's like she poured a whole bottle of perfume on herself. I'm like, Jesus, what's wrong with this girl? They was like, yeah, dude, she wears a lot of perfume. I remember I was just doing the job and I just smelt her coming. It was like, oh no. And she was like right behind me. Hi. Jesus Christ. I'm like, man, some nice perfume. You like it? Don't put on no more. Please don't. Half a bottle a day. Okay, that's where you at right now. My eyes are watering, but just keep it at a half a bottle a day. Please. Jeez. The perfume didn't stink. It's just, it's not that the perfume stunk. It's too much. It's overwhelming when you put so much on. Perfume is like, that's why women just take a little and they just rub it on, and it's just like having on too much cologne. If you smell too much of it, it'll make you want to throw up. I'm just like, oh my God, this is too much. My eyes was watering. All right, whenever somebody's eyes watering, you might have on too much. All right, I didn't talk about a movie's worth. So what time is it? 9. All right, about give me about 2 hours, and then we're gonna do the stream, y'all. Thank everybody that showed up. And if you got the Patreon, go on Patreon and check out the Patreon. Go see the post I put up today. You gonna crack up. My man was for to knock out the pastor. My man was for to knock the pastor out. I still ain't got over there. Come on, pastor. Come on, let the pastor go. Come on, man. I'm gonna right hook the pastor. Man, Sean called me about that. I forgot Sean still is on my Patreon. He's like, I got the Patreon alert. Pick up the Madden. Oh, T, you don't want that beat down. But then you ain't said nothing but a word. All that is this. Hit that button, and it's already cooking. The 5 is awake. And I got the PS5 remote. I still ain't got it to work yet. All right. I hope you're ready, T. When we come back on stream, y'all, I'll let you know how much I beat T by. Oh yeah, we going live tonight. StreamYard. Bye, Case. Bye, everybody. Val, Outlaw. Outlaw might be asleep.